So, as if I couldn't sleep enough already. It's 5:20 in the morning, and one of my friends who just got up about 30 minutes ago sent me a message on Facebook saying, "Have you watched this? Have you watched this fucking video?" He sent me a link to a video from The Know, which is pretty sure you fuckers know what that channel is. It's pretty much a gaming channel that does gaming news and shit. Beside the point. Um, Turns out that there are rumors that Xbox wants to buy EA. Now, I'm gonna give my honest opinion on this. Xbox could use a few exclusives. No one can deny that. It only has 3 or 4 exclusives coming out this year, which is Sea of Thieves coming in within a month. Crackdown 3 coming this fall. State of Decay 2, and I forget the other one out, but I'm pretty sure there's another one coming out. I'm 50-50 on this because, yes, Xbox could use a lot of exclusives. We all know this. But the recent backlash that EA got from microtransactions, I don't know, that's kind of holding me back. If that hadn't been brought up to the public, or if it hadn't been taken out of control, maybe I would have been 100%, if 75 at the most. I just don't want to start up a game in the future just so it can ask me if I want to buy a fucking loot crate so I can advance quicker. Because first of all, I'm broke as shit, and it's gonna be like a giant fuck you to me personally. That's how I'm gonna feel that. I'm gonna give you some pros and cons that I think are pros and cons. I'm not saying that there are pros and cons for everyone. The pros, I said before, more exclusives. More exclusives. A lot of games that I like on EA, they're gonna be only for Xbox if Microsoft decides to buy it. I'm not sure if they can choose to only keep them for Xbox or if they want to multi-platform. I don't know. I don't know about business like that. So let's say for the sake that they do keep them for only Xbox, we're gonna have DICE, which makes Battlefield. I haven't played Battlefield since Battlefield Hardline, so I'm not sure. I haven't played Battlefield 1, but I heard it's badass. Obviously, Star Wars Battlefront. I love Star Wars. I love Battlefront. It's an awesome game. The microtransactions don't bother me. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care about microtransactions. As long as I can play, I'm good. If Xbox decides to buy EA, maybe they could bring back oh fuck, I can't think straight right now. Maybe they can bring back Dead Space. That game scared the fucking shit out of me so bad when it first came out. The first one scared the fuck out of me. The second one, chinga su madre. The third one, I wasn't that really impressed. That's when EA started fucking with you with the microtransactions. So that one, it didn't leave a sour taste in my mouth, but I could continue living without that. Another popular series or franchise is Dragon Age. I personally never played Dragon Age. I have friends who played it. They're 50-50 on that. Some of them like it, some of them don't. I like a good RPG game, so maybe I might get into it. Mass Effect, I never played it. Chino fucking loves Mass Effect, and he's an Xbox guy, so I think if he hears this, he's probably gonna bust a nut when he hears it. So, Chino, if you're watching this, make sure you have a towel handy or something. I don't want to go to your fucking dorm room and find a bunch of mechos around the wall. Okay? Now the cons. The cons, I wouldn't say they're cons, like bad cons, but they're cons nonetheless. For example, if they do acquire EA, they're going to have way too many IPs, way too many games to focus on. So it's possible when they buy it, if they buy EA, it's highly possible that they could put some games to the side and focus on the really large titles. like for Star Wars Battlefront, uh, Battlefield, uh, The Sims, because I know Sims is a big ass EA title. What else? I don't know all EA IPs, so if I'm missing some, just let me know. But I know the biggest ones are the Battlefield, uh, Star Wars Battlefront, and The Sims. I'm gonna count Mass Effect because I haven't heard that it was closed down the studio or anything that was canceled. So I'm gonna include it, but I don't know about that. And Dragon Age. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of games that they develop or they make, but I don't know them all. I honestly think it would be good both business wise and expansive wise for Xbox. I say expansive because when you think of a first person Xbox shooter, what do you think of? You immediately think of Halo because that's like the godfather of Xbox games. It's you think of Xbox and you automatically think of Master Chief because he's like the mascot for Xbox. You can also think of Gears of War because it's an amazing game. That's actually the game that got me onto Xbox. So thank God for Gears of War. But you think of first person shooting, you think of Halo. You think of third person, you think of Gears of War. You think of racing, you think of Forza. What I'm saying is Xbox only has one title for each genre of games. You see what I mean? If Xbox acquires EA, it's possible it can not bring back games it's lost, but replace them. Because there's a lot of Xbox games that I really liked that didn't have sequels. I mean, Too Human, I understand why people don't like it. I liked it. It was pretty good. The Lost Odyssey, I fucking love that game. Cameo, excuse me. I might sound like a weirdo, but Viva Pinata was fucking awesome. Because, I mean, I played that game on acid and I don't know how many other kind of drugs. But that's beside the point. It's still a great game, even if you're sober. Um, I mean, it did have a sequel, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Let's just count as games it can replace. Like I said before, there's a lot of games EA has that can replace uh, the bombs that Xbox has made in the past. Now, do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. They're just rumors. But if it does come to life, if it does happen, this could mean something big for Xbox. I mean, even bigger than them making a deal with Universal for having a Gears of War movie. Look it up. They actually made a deal with Universal. The Coalition, which is the ones who make Gears of War, they actually made a deal with Universal Studios to develop a Gears of War movie. If you don't believe me, I'll link the fucking video for the E3. I don't know if it was this year's or last year's, but I'll link the video in the description so you can fucking believe me. This shit is gonna be, in my opinion, it's gonna be bigger than that movie announcement. Because, let's face it, I love video game movies, but I have yet to see one fucking video game movie that gets both good reviews from the critics and from the fans. The worst video game movie I've seen is the second Hitman movie. That motherfucker, you might as well put Michael Bay as a director because it had so many fucking product placements. It had nothing to do with this, with the Hitman storyline. At least the first one kind of gave you a background of Agent 47. But that's for another video. That's one video I have planned for the future video game movie. So look out for that one. But back to the Xbox situation. What could this mean for Xbox? A lot of things. I just have one, maybe two questions. If Xbox does purchase EA, does that mean all the games that came before their acquisition, are they still gonna be for multi-platforms or just Microsoft? Because honestly, I think just leave them for multi-platform. Anything from the acquisition forward, only Xbox. I mean that's my opinion, but because think about it, if Xbox buys it and just makes the past games only Xbox, it's gonna be a giant fuck you to the fans who have been loyal to EA. Even though all the times EA has pretty much taken their pants down, licked their fingers, passed it up their ass, and fucked them. Because EA has done that to its fans. So, and for you to stay loyal to a company that fucks you, I applaud you, cabrón. I don't know how the fuck you stay around. Not saying EA is a bad company. No. I'm just saying some of their business tactics are a little sketchy. If Xbox acquires EA, maybe they can tell them, hey, loosen the fuck up. Don't try to force microtransactions down their fucking throats. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm 50-50 on this. I'm gonna keep a close eye on this, on this series of events. Based on what comes out in the future, encourage me to choose either yes or no. But right now, I'm dead center because I just found out about this 20 to 30 minutes ago. And I'm going on 3 hours of sleep in the past 2 days, so I can't think straight right now. But if I was thinking straight, I'd probably be 70-30 yes, because the need for exclusives outweighs the cost of microtransactions. I can't word it right, but pretty much we fucking need exclusives. And I'm pretty sure that has more importance than, oh shit, I'm putting a lot of fucking things on this game that you can pretty much make it a pay to win. So I'll leave it off to you. What the fuck do you think? Do you think Xbox should buy EA with their track record? Or do you think you should just fuck off and not even touch EA and just let them crash and burn? Because EA is the biggest video game company in the fucking world, so what do you think? I'll end it right here. I'm gonna try to get some sleep before I take Alison to her bus stop, and see you fuckers later. ¿Qué hola, culeros? You can see my last video acá. You can subscribe over here, and you can see all my fucking social medias aquí abajo. Now you better fucking watch the last video because you never know, it could have been funny. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it on Facebook, Twitter, anything you can share it on. So get to it, fuckers.